Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Wednesday, November 25th, 2020. I just want to remind everybody before we get started in the video, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Topic to be determined. So of course last night was kind of dark. Come on girl. There she comes. Topic to be determined, but like I said, so last night everyone was saying it was too dark to see everything that had been going on, so I figured I would show you this again today. But also at the same time, I want to talk about the difference between prepping and hoarding, okay? There's a major misconception with people, so I wanted to discuss that today. But anyway, so Bill had come in yesterday, buried the tank. So people were, first of all, they were asking, will you have access to the tanks? And to be able to check the tanks, both sides. Okay, so this side here, and I'm going to set my camera down for a second, and I'm going to pull this off. All right, so I'm going to just kind of show you that all the water that's already in there, that's coming from showers and washing dishes and stuff like that. So once that tank reaches a certain level, and obviously that's the pipe coming from my house, once it reaches a certain level, then the pump will go on. So I'm going to set this down again really quickly, and I'm going to and then on this side, the pump is in here, and I'm not, maybe I'll show you. She's ready to go back in. She went back to the back door. She's too funny. Okay, so let's do this. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, so this is the overflow side. So once it reaches a certain level, it comes in here, gets to a certain level, the float will kick on. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. And that's how that works, okay? So and then that will take it. Hold on 1 second, I just want to adjust this. Okay, so, yeah, let her in too, please, because she's up back there whining, ready to go back in. She's too funny. You hear? So anyway, so Bill filled this whole area in, and obviously there was extra dirt because of the tank, and so we filled in this area here, which is fantastic, really fantastic. So it brings this whole level up. Now I'm going to show you back over here. So anyway, so what he's going to be doing, he's coming back today. So we're going to do this real quick, and then I'm going to go into talking about the difference between hoarding and prepping, and we're going to discuss that. And I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on that. Okay, so yesterday, so I just talked to him a little while ago, and he explained to me what he was doing. Okay, so what he's going to be doing back here, this soil's nice and rich, as you can see, nice and rich. He's going to scrape off some of the topsoil of this, put it in a pile, which is going to go over the top of this whole area here. Okay, and there's the junction box, and all this will be covered up. Okay, but he's going to put that soil up on top. Now, what he's going to be doing, he's going to be digging a swale on the back side of here, so when the water comes down the hill, it's not going to come down into the leach field. It's going to all be diverted over, and we're going to have it diverted over towards the pond, and that's what we want to make sure we do. So just so you guys know, that's what's going on here. There was a tree stump of a tree that we had taken out over here, and Mom and Becky kept running over it. So he actually took out a tree stump over here as well yesterday when he was here. So next week we'll have the inspector come in from the county, look over everything, and then once everything has been approved and it's all set, then everything else will be covered up. But so that's how that works, just so you guys know. And that's what we're doing. But So anyway, okay, let's get into the topic here, guys. So I just kind of wanted to show you what was going on, how he's opening this up. But even up in here, I'm like, there's so much I can do back up in here. There's so much. I mean, I actually, over in this area, I could put another little cabin in here or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities down the road of developing more of this property. A root cellar up into this area someplace absolutely is going to happen. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but that is going to happen. Now she's whining because I'm not in the house. You hear? Okay, so anyway, let's get into the topic here. So obviously, I have been accused many times of being a hoarder. All right, I'm going to explain to you a little bit the difference between hoarding and prepping. I had a lady that when we were kids that lived across the street, and she had a house, and I was in her house a couple of times, and we used to call her Aunt Ferguson, even though there was no blood relation. She was an old spinster all by herself. Now, when you walked into Aunt Ferguson's house, it was a path, literally a path, where on every side of you, stacked up at least this high, and a lot of times up to this height, just newspapers, whatever crap she had in that house was all buried. You couldn't tell what was what, and she kept everything. Okay, hoarders keep everything. They keep garbage. They don't get rid of anything. They just basically save everything. All right, hoarders get things just because whatever their fancy is, if it's trinkets or clothes or whatever the case may be, and a lot of times they never even wear them, but they save everything. Maybe never even wear their stuff, have the tag still on it, and they just set it down someplace and that's where it sits. Hoarders will save newspapers and all those type of things, and you'll see stacks and stacks and stacks of newspapers and magazines and just stuff like that. There's no reason for you to keep it or why you would keep it. Okay, that's what hoarders do. Or they collect so much just junk that they have these plans that they're going to do this, that, or the other thing with it, and they never do anything. Okay, now the difference is a prepper is generally highly organized, has their preps organized, have their preps in a rotation series so that they're using their oldest stuff first, keeping the newest stuff to be used later. They know what they have. They have lists, and everything is squared away, and it's a huge difference. And they're not just buying things just for the sake of buying things. Preppers buy things for a purpose, okay? Be it medical supplies. Now, I've never seen anybody in my life hoard medical supplies, but there's different things that you're going to have that are going to be useful, so why would you not stock up on them? Again, it doesn't have to be an SHTF event, but it could just be an emergency. So again, why would you not stock up on those things? Okay, it just makes so much sense. Preppers are going to have, like I said, they're very, very highly organized. There's a reason to their madness, if you will. Food preparation. Different types of food. Your rice and your beans, your long-term food storage. That's packed up. It's set aside. Your honey, your sugar, your flour, your canned goods, your freeze-dried goods, with a 25-year shelf life. So there's a lot of things that go into it, and generally preppers, like I said again, very, very highly organized. They know what they have. They may not know exactly. Like I'll tell you right now, medical supplies. I could not tell you exactly what I have medical supplies. I have a lot. Okay, but again, the mindset is this: you prepare for the worst and you hope for the best. Preppers just collect crap. Or not preppers, hoarders collect crap. Preppers collect things, get ready for that emergency situation where they can make a difference not only in their own lives, but to the people around them. Family that was skeptical or friends that were skeptical. And again, the best part about that, when that time comes, preppers are going to be in the catbird seat because they're the ones going to be making the decision. Am I going to help Joe or not help Joe? Joe was pretty critical and laughed at me and made a lot of fun of me. Should I help him? Do I owe Joe anything? So those are things that people don't think about. Again, I would rather have it, guys, and not need it than need it and not have it. And so, yeah, I am absolutely 100% a prepper. I have been prepping for years. I will continue to add to my stockpile. But again, my mindset is I want to try to help as many people as I possibly can without shortchanging the people in my family and in my group. The people in my family and my group are going to eat first before anybody else eats ever, okay? That's number one. Because they've made the sacrifices, they've done what they had to do. Just like even with Mom and Becky up here. Everything is an adjustment. Everything takes time. And, if you work at things methodically, good things happen. So, that's the whole thing with that. So I want to hear your guys' feedback. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I just find it very amusing, the way people act and what they have to say. It's just it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Like I said, and that part I could care less. You want to call me a hoarder? Knock yourself out. I will happily hoard as much as I need to hoard. Hold on, there's a smudge. Hopefully that takes care of that. I will happily hoard what I need to hoard to help the people that I care about. So that's how that goes. But things are coming together here. I'm going to show you from this angle. It looks it's going to be so nice. Having this all and not having a big dip and then lower over there. I'll fill in the edge there, guys. I got more stone, obviously, so I'll throw more stone there. I will throw more stone here. When he's completely done with everything, then I will move the rest of the stone and put it where it needs to go. But, yeah, like I said, good game plan. Things are coming together. Really, really happy to actually get this project done. Before true winter. Well, winter won't actually be here until December 21st. So we're about a month away from true winter happening, but obviously the colder weather is here. But I will be very, very happy. So this should be finishing up this project next week. So obviously we have Thanksgiving tomorrow. So people are going to be spending that with their families. And then, of course, Black Friday. Everybody's doing what they do on Black Friday. So, that's things to think about. But yeah, I'm really pleased how everything's coming along. It's coming together really, really good. Very, very productive year this year at the homestead. We've gotten a lot done this year. So really excited about next year too. A lot of projects in play, a lot of plans that I want to do, and obviously we've got to see how things go and how everything comes together. But it's getting there. So anyway, guys, again, I will be live streaming tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, so please join me for that. And I look forward to seeing everybody tonight. Great discussions, a lot of cool stuff. So Heather, what I'm thinking, Heather will be joining me for a while in the live stream. And so I'm thinking of a college-age student's perspective of what is going on in the college atmosphere and stuff like that with the virus and everything like that. So we'll figure it. We may say, the title may say something, a college student's perspective. I think that might be the title. So, but you'll have an idea. We're going to be obviously talking about the virus and stuff like that. So I think that's the route we're going to go. So anyway, remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. If you stay focused and stay positive, you're going to be just fine. I will talk to you guys all later. I will see you tonight. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.